So yeah, 1,471 backers for episode 3. Episode 1 started with 285. Episode 2 became from 285, they went to 450 backers. And the episode 3, 1,471 backers on this Kickstarter campaign of this game that came out 20th of May 2014. There it is. Was funded. The Last Door of the Four Witnesses was funded by 1,471 backers. Yeah, and the complete game came out 2014, 20th of May, the 4th episode, which we're gonna stream. We're gonna go into it right now, and the adventure continues in episode 4. We're gonna learn what this sinister secret is all about. Previously on The Last Door. After escaping from his burial, Devitt finds himself in a cellar of London's darkest slum, the old Nichol Rookery. In his pocket, he has a ticket for a show called The Four Witnesses. Devitt walks through the misty streets following a strange man who seems to guide him. He learns the legend of the Simurgh, the king of birds. Oh, that's what Simurgh is about? The king of birds. Following his trail through a dreamlike land of fog, Devitt finally meets Alexander, a member of the secret group Devitt and his friends had at school. Alexander welcomes Devitt and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has been calling them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. Yeah, but this is what we are trying to find. What was the experiment all about? There is no turning back. What? I have made my mind. What's... I'm ready. Oh, we're gonna see the experiment. But it had like 4 witnesses and everything, and but now we just... Oh, is this Alexander? Go on, do it. Do it. Oh, that was... Do it! Yep, again by The Game Kitchen. 07 to you, gents and ladies, for creating an amazing story and an amazing game. And Phoenix Online Publishing. Every game has a story, and indeed, The Last Door has his story, and it's a great story. Stars? Can you see all these stars twinkling in the black outer abyss? All the constellations traced by human eyes in long-distance eras? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky. And even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world, as if it were the curtain of the theater. The veil separates the truth from the lie. Oh, there's the curtains. The veil is a place, Devitt, a place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. You must find the door, as I did. That's the mask. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it and we will walk together beyond the mist. That's a train? I suppose you are wondering why I call you so urgently. I cannot deny it. Your letter was truly mysterious. I've been traveling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre of St. Gall? Oh, there was a massacre, huh? Why, yes. The tragic event has been the continued object of speculation and grim rumor in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand. How is all this connected with my patient? So probably this must be Johann Kaufmann on the right and Wakefield the shrink on the left, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't understand, how is all this connected with my patient? He was there. I'm afraid he's one of the victims. Victims, but we are alive. Dear God. Okay. Options. Questions. Are you telling me my patient has been murdered? What was David doing? Okay, let's start again from the top. Are you telling me my patient has been murdered? Murdered? Thankfully, no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give this impression. Herr Devitt was attacked but survived. What happened to him then? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr Devitt in the midst of the act. Then he tried to do the same thing to Devitt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin. Herr Devitt was hospitalized. The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. What was Devitt doing there? Many years ago, the St. Gall Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a part of their youth together there. Indeed, we were like best friends, Anthony Beechworth and us. We can assume that Herr Devitt was investigating something. He believed he had found a clue related to his friend's death. What was the cause of those awful deaths? No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror on their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. Devitt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone by the time I arrived. I've not been able to determine his whereabouts since. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all these circumstances? I have some theories, but I would prefer not to reveal them until events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role has not yet been revealed. Yeah, I mean, he's hiding stuff from us. And what leads you to this conclusion? It is something that the Holy Sisters found beside Herr Devitt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. Hypothermic needle? What now? Episode 4. Ancient Shadows. I'm sure this is the place. Alexander House must be just ahead. Just ahead? Where ahead? There ahead? No. There? Ah. There. To the left. The ancient castle of Pevensey rests in the distance. It was a garrison first built by the Romans, but was abandoned and has been a ruin ever since. So let's go through there. So, from here? I'm a bit confused now. Like, it's left or right? Are we missing something here? Oh, there it is. What's that? There is a large iron bar latching the door. Okay, then we cannot go on the right. Let's go on the left. It may have taken all day, but I finally made it to Alexander's house. And just in time, soon it will be pitch black. There's a door there. That's the front door, but with this game... What's that? The house lights are on. Someone must be home. So, on all the episodes, we weren't going ahead on the front door at the start. We were going a bit on the side. So, let's go that door there. Oh, it's latched. I can open it from this side. So, okay, the only way, I guess... We cannot go on this other side? No? Okay, let's go in. Alexander's house. No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. I just tell the household that I'm an old friend come to visit. Yep, you do that. Okay. A strange woman stares down at me, glaring with a silent reproach at my intrusion. Oh. Footsteps. There must be someone upstairs. So we can go up, and that's the clock. A well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. Maybe we have to find it. One of the hands, the clock hands. Don't go straight upstairs. We heard the footsteps. Let's explore in the ground floor. It could be Pevensey Castle, but in this painting the garrison is not in ruins. A couple of old teacups sit on the table. One of them is full and still warm. Anything here? Okay, let's go through this door. It's just some old bottles. Yep. What's that though? An oil lamp. Nice. Take it. Oh, it's lit now. It has oil lit up and everything. Good. Maybe we missed something here in the dark. A pantry with spices and ingredients. What's this? It's a diary. This is the last thing written. The last pages have been ripped off. October 12th, 1887. It's been a while since I can't devote any time to this diary for reasons beyond my control. An event most tragic has taken place in this house. Mr. Dubray has gotten ill, immersed in an everlasting stupor from which it seems he shall not return anytime soon. Since the accident, I patiently take care of him. The doctor's treatments don't seem to do any good. I feed him like a child and make sure that all of the sculptures in the house are turned towards the wall. What else can I do? Why did sculptures turn towards the wall? Why? October 13, 1887. The clockmaker just left. He has done such a good job. In the end, Mr. Dubray is not going to be able to notice the change in the clocks that he had so insistently requested. In his state, time will not be a problem anymore. So they removed the clock hand deliberately, I guess. Oh, 1 minute. There was something at the end. Oh no, okay. Let's go on the right. Okay, let's go through here. That door. Oh, it's the backyard. Oh, that looks like a basement door. Let's go and check the basement. Must be locked. Ah, the cellar door is always locked in the horror games, and you need to find a key to open it. Maybe we can open this door and then go back. Yeah, let's go back in there. Okay, we open it. We left it open. If there's a threat, we can run and escape, which there's no threat in this game. The bare branches of the tree stretching to the sky break the night in 1,000 pieces. That's a well. An ancient stone well. A rope hangs inside, disappearing into the darkness below. I think I'm doing a good job realizing what's everything, even though in 8-bit. Let's take the rope, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to take out a body. The rope has broken. I'll keep this end. Yeah, you do that. We have a rope. Anything else? What's that? What's this? It looked like someone was buried here. Oh, you were having like flashes? What's... I can't dig with my bare hands. Oh, we're gonna find dead bodies, chat. Dead bodies are imminent. But we cannot dig with bare hands, and with the rope, it's no use, yeah. So we have to find a shovel or something. And that's the end, yeah. Let's go back then. Let's go back inside. We search everything. So we need a key and we need a shovel. A key for the basement, the hatch there, the door. Okay, let's go upstairs now. Yeah, okay. Search everything. Yeah, we did. Nothing here. The clock, we saw it. Let's go upstairs. The silhouette of a man, it bears a strong resemblance to Alexander. The silhouette of a woman. Let's start exploring. Oh, Alexander? He's in a wheelchair, isn't he? 1 minute, before we speak to him. What's that? There is a scribbled annotation in this piece of paper. The veil is something we sense in our innermost being incessantly. In vain do we waste our lives craving to tear through. It is Zailathal, the curtain behind which the great wings beat. Inside this ancient mist inhabit the shadows of those who left. What's this? The table holds nothing but a box with a description, laudanum, to be taken in case of anxiety. It is empty. Oh, he took all the pills? What, is he committing suicide? Alexander? Like like our a friend Anthony Beechworth. So Anthony Beechworth as Jeremiah Devitt and Father Ernest. This must be the 4 witnesses. This cuckoo clock is covered with dust. It seems to be missing an important piece. The bird? Okay. Does the clock on the ground floor had a bird? The face of the clock has been turned. Yeah, it has been turned. It's just supposed to start from 12 there. 12:1, but okay. Yeah, just that, and a misty dock overlooks a grey ocean. Gulls wheel overhead. Anything else? Anthony, No, Anthony is dead. He committed suicide. Alexander, are you okay, buddy? How many pills did you got? Alexander, it's me, Devitt. I'm sorry if I startled you. You told me I should come here, and I came as soon as I could. Can you tell me what is happening here? He gives no answer, but persistently stares at something nearby. He appears to be in some kind of hypnotic trance. Well, I mean, with all these pills that he got, probably. Why are you sitting in a wheelchair? Is everything alright? Why are you sitting in a wheelchair? Are you hurt maybe? Can you stand? He's staring blankly at some distant point as if he has not heard my question at all. When I was downstairs, I could have sworn I'd heard footsteps. Oh, correct, we heard footsteps. Were they yours, or is there someone else in this house? For a moment, I felt a flash of hope that he was looking at me, but he is unresponsive. Alexander, please, say something. I don't know what to do. I don't understand. Just what happened to him. Rope, you want to commit suicide? I'll give you the rope. You have the wheelchair. Rope? No. Okay. Let's... Okay, so key for the basement. Probably a shovel to dig up a grave. And this was saying something about a bird. He's missing a bird. Before I continue, I'm gonna go check the clock again. This one. A well-crafted ground, it seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. Oh, that's all? I cannot like interact. Okay, I thought I could interact. I thought maybe I could take a bird. Maybe there was like a bird, a cuckoo bird, on the clock on the ground floor, and put it there. But no. A figurine of an angel facing the wall. Yeah, I don't understand why they made all the figurines and the statues looking at the wall. A fine painting of the local Roman structures. They somehow seem more ancient in this depiction. Here. Okay, let's move forward. A portrait of an old man, maybe a ship captain. It looks like he's trying to guard this chest with his stern glare. Oh, this chest? A huge chest made of oak wood. Oh, we have to... Let's see what's inside. There's a large iron hook inside. Let's take it. There was a fragment of a diary under the hook. August 5th, 1887. Oh, my lovely throat. I punish my throat tonight. I'm gonna need something to soothe my throat after I finish the streaming. Like 5.5 hours of reading. Okay, let's do it, chat. Let's continue. I can't walk in the basement anymore. Those wretched sculptures. I feel them stalking me in the darkness. I know it is not possible, but I can hear the crunches, the flapping wings, stone grinding on stones. Their frozen paroxysm with what diabolical art were those gestures conceived? An eternal movement, a tension, an impossible struggle to get back the life they never had. I might place them outdoors, in the greenhouse, and let them all devour them and wasps make nests of their hollow hearts. So he was walking in the basement, and he put all these sculptures in the basement, which we didn't. We need the key of the basement. We didn't want there, and put them in the greenhouse, which we didn't found the greenhouse yet. Hook, I guess. Hook plus rope. Yep. Of success. I knotted the hook to an end of the rope. So we have a hook with a rope. Let's go inside there. That made sense. Anything else here? What's that? A camera tripod. What is it? 4K? 4K camera? I mean, we're in Victorian England at 1891, so yeah, they didn't have like either 0.001 K cameras. What's there? A basin with a copper drain. That black? It looks like some kind of red tinted glass cover used to mask the lamp. It's completely shattered on the floor. Okay, what's this? A lamp is hanging from the ceiling. Its bulb casts an intense white light. Yeah, because this is the radiated glass broke, so... Oh, we take the bulb? Okay, maybe we should have taken it at the end. Have a good night, Blessing. Thank you for coming by, but you can watch it, the whole playthrough on my YouTube channel, or watch the VOD on my Twitch. Up to you. Have a good night. Malaga for life. Pictures hanging from a cord. They look as if they were improperly developed. You can hardly distinguish anything. Yeah. What's that? The image of a couple wearing rat mask at a festival. And what's this? A glass jar containing a yellow substance. The label reads cyanide. Okay. Oh, we took the cyanide. Oh yeah, that one. It is a big book. Oh, I hope I don't have to read it. Of home chemistry recipes. A few pages have been bookmarked and some articles are underlined. 3149, collodion for photography. Collodion is the vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface of the glass and the sensitive coating produced. Many formulae are published for this article, to which great value is attached. Some supposing that to its peculiar composition belong the principal causes of failure or success. This is only in a degree true. 3149, what that number means. I'm gonna write it down because I don't know. Collodion for photography. Are these the pages? 3151, but 3151 page? I don't think so. To develop a positive image. This is done by pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of the vitriol spirit solution and only then adding 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide acid. Then the plate must be thoroughly washed in water to remove any excess of the chemical. The vitriol spirit, what you mean cyanide? To develop the photographs? 3150. The causes of failure. They will almost require a chapter by themselves. A long experience convinces us that 9 out of every 10 failures occur from a want of care, the presence of dirt, negligence. One cannot be over nice, careful, or cleanly. The best results always rewarding the most painstaking. If a mistake is made in the order specified in the formula, quickly flow clean water over the plaque and start again. Okay, at least we can read it again. What are we going to develop? Something? Pictures, like photos? An instrument whose working are beyond my knowledge. Maybe here we are developing something. And this is it basically. I remove the light bulb from the lamp. Cyanide with the photos. No. Oh, cyanide there. This liquid should be applied on the plate. Ah. A basin with a copper. Okay. So. Okay, on the plate. That instrument that we don't know what is it about? Plate. What plate is he talking about? We are holding something. Must be here. Plate. A camera tripod. Maybe we missed something. Let's continue. Maybe let's go in there. Let's continue and let's see. Let's go back and check. A bust with his face turned around. Oh, of course. A large envelope of black felt covered in dust and ashes. It is labeled with a warning. Do not open it until under white light. Okay, do not open it under white light. Let's take that. Envelope. Okay. So probably we needed this one and then to go back. I don't know. We'll see. It's a letter. Dear Alexander, I have excellent news. A contact from the university has given me access to a 12th century alchemical tome containing an amazing formulary. There is no doubt that sometimes mere contemplation takes the mind to places that otherwise it would have never visited. Leafing through the grimoire and marveling at the exquisite illumination of its pages, I have been struck by a sudden epiphany, a radical but elegant method that I have decided to try. Forgive me for not providing any information about the method itself. As soon as I get definite results, I will write to you immediately. I believe fortune has truly smiled upon us today. Videt nequiscat. June 8th, 1887. And what's that? This seems an invoice. May this document serve as a record of the payment made corresponding to the following work. The cuckoo clock mechanism has been modified to give the strokes exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. 6:15 in the afternoon. In addition, 6:15. 5:45. Let's write this 5:45. In addition, a special device and a switch have been added to synchronize all clocks in the house. Okay. A picture of an angel with a gentle face. A shelf is lined with strange and complex books. Some titles include The Movements of Shadows, Preserving the Mind, and Lessons Beyond Nature. Where is that button? Has been modified to give the strokes exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. In addition, a special device and a switch have been added to synchronize all clocks in the house. Yeah, the letter. Let's see that letter. I think the well. We have to go to the well. We have the rope and a hook. Maybe we have to get something. Oh, is Alexander? He's still there? No, I don't think he's. But there was like a button. It said. Because of the clock has been turned. Is there anything here? Nope. Let's go down. Maybe we missed the button. Let's go down and well, bottles, but we cannot pick any bottles. Let's go back out. And we need the key. We don't have the key. Yeah. Let's go in the well. Let's use the rope with the hook. Okay. Let's drag up. What is it that we couldn't? Within the mud and dirt inside the bucket, there was a small bird of brass. A little brass bird. When shaken, it makes a noise as if there was something inside. That's the cuckoo. Something is inside. So open it. How can we? I can't deal with my bare hands. Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be any water. How are we gonna break this? We need something to break it. Like, throw it on the floor, damn it. This was diary. We read that. Still warm. I mean, at that point, I'm a bit like. The light bulb? No, I mean, can't use it anywhere. Here. Nope. So let's go. Let's go to that clock here, but it doesn't let us. Bird, no. Let's go up and let's go in this Alexander's room. Let's use the bird in the cuckoo. Yep, the bird fits perfectly. But the faces of the has been turned. Okay. A table holds nothing but a box with a description. Okay, this we've read that. Give the envelope to no. downstairs then again. Downstairs. Again, this clock. Maybe we missed something outside. Oh! It is quite odd that the door was latched from the outside. Before we couldn't get in. Okay, let's see now. This pane looks as if it had been broken from the inside. A statue of an angel with its wings spread, its head is missing. Yeah, he put all the statues here in the greenhouse. A statue of an angel covered in mold is glancing at me with a sad gesture. So that's all it is to see. This pane looks as if it had been broken from the inside. So that's it. Oh, cyanide in the envelope. Yeah, I have to be like in a dark room. Can we close the lamp? The lantern? So, okay. There's a head. Oh, a jar of vitriol oil. I must be careful. It's a powerful acid. Yeah, we missed that. Yeah, how we didn't saw this in an 8-bit game. Vitriol. A statue of an angel covered in mold. It's glancing at me. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we found what we came for. So let's go in. Oh, was I supposed to come back? All ruins laid by the path, they seem to be Roman in style. The corpse of a deer, its abdomen torn open. It looks recently dead. Okay. This is the first time that we find this. Anything to pick up? So that's the end of the road. A dead deer. Can we put a light bulb? What? Now the bulb is grossly covered in blood. Why do we need a bloody... Okay, we are proceeding, Nemo. You get it? The red cover broke, and it was bright, shiny light. And yeah. Okay, now we have to go back. This is what we were missing. Now it's not a bright light. It's a reddish light for developing photos. And okay, let's go upstairs. Let's go now in there. Let's put the light bulb there. Perfect. Now we can, I guess. Okay. Vitriol. 1. The oil has caused a strong acidic reaction. And then cyanide. I've applied the liquids in the correct order. All that remains is to rinse the plate. And once the cyanide is applied, it's almost done. I think I must have the order wrong somehow. What did the instructions say again? No, it says like 3, 5 or 6. 4. So the plate doesn't appear to have caused a reaction. Acidic reaction. Cyanide. Rinse the plate. Okay, water. An image is appearing on the plate. It's a photograph of Anthony and Alexander. Oh shit. Photo. Okay. Maybe take the photo to Alexander. Maybe this will wake him up. I mean, I would never guess that I have to go out of the house, of Alexander's house, to find that deer. And yeah, let's show him the photo. Alexander, do you recognize this photograph? Take a look. It is you and our old friend Anthony. And there is someone else blurred in the background. Who is the third figure? Does he mean something to you? Must be that a key. The bird awaits. The bird awaits. What's that? Oh, it's a clock hand. He cannot speak. He's breathing heavily. He seems to be lacking air. Cyanide, buddy? No. Vitriol? No. Just to make stop his suffering. So let's go down and put the hand, the clock hand, on the clock. I put the clock hand in its place. I only need to set the clock to the correct time. You got it, Nemo! Sound kept... You got it, buddy! The clock mechanism is definitely broken. It was 3! So, of this is like... what, 6? Let's see now. What's this? Xylathal. The bird has burst out at the throat. Now its beak is open. Oh. There was a key inside the bird. Oh, for the... great Nemo. Let's talk to Crazy Alexander. He's having some kind of seizure. He's trembling out of pure horror. Okay, fuck Alexander. We have a key. Let's go on the basement. That must be of the basement. Crows or bats? What's that now? Mold and dust cover the portrait, making the subject indistinguishable. This piece of fine furniture has several drawers. Open. Inside this one there is a gardener shovel. Oh, we found the shovel to dig for the grave. The cabinet has a large stain of mold due to the high humidity of this atmosphere. Anything else? What's that? There are remains of a Roman mosaic behind this wall. I can't distinguish anything clearly. Oh, that's a good job, Nemo. Oh, you did? Oh, vitriol? Let's move on. An ancient statue in poor condition. We cannot use this on them, I think. What's that? All ruins, it seems that they were part of the Roman settlement. There's a small door there. There must be a letter. A book written in a language unknown to me. There is a scroll annotation written in English on one of the margins. This and no other is a function of the serum we manufactured at the boarding school when we were young. It is something that we didn't understand at that time, to accompany the mind to the proscenium of the big theater and there help us to look behind the curtain that separates the world of men from the land of truth, to look and say, if anything, to apprehend an image of what lives there. Just that. Will the hopu allow us to raise the curtain enough to walk off the stage and go beyond? Yeah, we have all the tools to build. What's this? A huge cage full of leftovers and dirt. Animals have been captive here. Well, animal experiments? Innumerable jars full of murky objects suspended in formaldehyde. I don't even know what that word means. These jars and test tubes, everything is soaked in chemical residues and the air is filled with the smell of vinegar. A bunch of dust-covered beakers with repulsive liquids. A few of them have developed fungi inside. Unlabeled bottles and lab equipment. Okay, so that's it. We are not picking anything. That's the end of the road. Just a... Well, just to tell us about the experiments. Okay, let's go out and we have a shovel. Preserving medical specimen of tissue. Oh, formaldehyde. Okay, good to know. I mean, there's like a stain, it says. Maybe we can clean that stain, or... Okay. A dusty carpet of Asian origin. And there is nothing, so let's go up. Let's go to the grave and let's see what we're gonna find in the grave. Yep, dig up the grave. Maybe somebody alive inside the coffin. Okay. What's that? The log is very rusted, almost shattered. I guess vitriol or cyanide? Vitriol. Okay. The remains of a humanoid body but with a grotesque animal aspect. Maybe a small ape. It has a collar with some engraved words on it. Old Mike. Yeah, old Mike is dead. The skeletal fingers of the creature are clutching a rolled up canvas. Oh, take the canvas. It's a map of the stars. What's that? Beside the corpse there is a paper leaf. Take that. Dear Alexander, undoubtedly your methods are definitely stronger than mine. How do you manage to get results with such alacrity? On other note, my epiphany with the treatise of alchemy was not accidental. When examining the text closer, I have come to the conclusion that for a time, Raymundus Lully sought the same thing as we did. In his account, he describes a formula that he calls hupoi, yes, like the legendary bird. It closely resembles the serum with which we have worked so far, except for minor differences. It's a pity what you tell me about old Mike. I hope he gets better soon. Bit dead than a quiskiat. That's their phrase. July 2nd, 1887. Basically like 4 years ago. Yeah, just... okay. Nothing else. Old Mike. And... okay, let's see canvas. Deneb Vega Alter, the summer triangle. Some kind of navigation map. Several constellations are marked. Huh. Now what? Can we? No, I mean, we're gonna destroy it. No. Let's go. I mean, I'm wondering about this machine that we don't know. Oh God, that sounds like Alexander. Oh fuck. Let's go to Alexander. I'm coming, buddy. See how quickly I came? Alexander. What happened now? It went dark? Is this something here in the chair? Some diary pages on the wheelchair. The paper is ripped apart as if someone has stripped it off the book hastily. October 31st, 1891. I'm writing this in the light of my desk lamp, hoping to be able to remember it all when the birds finally sing and the sun's blessing dispels the dark shadows of the mind. During the whole afternoon, a strong wind hit the valley, so strong that it has cracked the larger branch of the old oak in the garden. I find it hard to get sleep during these nights, so I read a lot while accompanying the professor. I don't really know when exactly I fell asleep. I was awakened by the chill of the night, which was seeping through the open window. I looked outside and I saw him. The professor was miraculously awake. What was my joy to see him standing on the balcony watching the ballet with a true serene expression, enjoying the fresh and calm air right after the storm. I felt like that a blessing had fallen upon this house, and for a moment I felt immensely happy. I stared at him for a while without saying anything, being afraid of dispelling a vision I hadn't believed possible for a long time. And then, in the midst of the silence, I heard a sound that froze me in my seat and snatched all my calmness with such a terrible chill that I will never forget. A loud noise beside me, low-pitched as the drag of a slab, Mr. Alexander snore, who was pleasantly sleeping in his bed. I've already made a decision. I leave this house. Let's go outside. What's that? A statue is holding something. Okay, it's a lens mounted in a metal ring. Can we use that together? No. Lens. Okay. That machine that we didn't know what it is, maybe it's like what, a microscope or something? Starlight brings some brightness to the forest. Maybe. No, we cannot use the lens. Okay, maybe we can use the lens on that dark room. that we were developing the pictures. Maybe we can use that there. Oh, no, damn. Okay. Now what? Did our job here finished? I mean, we cannot pick it up as the photo. This canvas navigation map, several constellations are marked. But where is Alexander now? Maybe he's on the basement. Okay. What was that exactly? What is gonna... Okay, let's go in there. That's a cage. Old Mike probably has been there. Jars. Oh, hey, there's something here. Okay, what's this? There's a mountain of compacted snow. There's a dark hole in the center of this room. It delves into the depths of the earth far beyond what I can see. Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. Well, we have to make the summer triangle. Vega, Deneb, Alter, Nemo. So let's see. I think this is not the triangle that I'm looking for. Yeah, we have to be an astronomer now. Yeah. No worries, camera. This bloody thing won't. Okay. We have it here. Let's see now. That one must be Vega. I still cannot find it though. I'm looking at it and... That, I'm quite positive that is correct. Let's check the upper left Deneb. Come on, notifications. No. There. think it's this one. 1 minute. This. I think it's this one. But the third one is the most difficult. Alter. Give me a second. But it's supposed to be right here and there's nothing. That's there. I see this in the middle. Supposedly to be something here, and there isn't. The third one. I'm not bullshitting you. I mean, I can clearly see it, and it's supposed to be something here. Maybe we have to do something else? I can see these. And then is this that one? Oh, but that doesn't quite make sense, but we got it. Correct, this is the summer triangle. Okay, so what now? We got the summer triangle. Narrow window in the ceiling of the vault, yeah. Oh, the crystal. The crystal fits perfectly in the telescope. Why didn't I thought about it before? Oh, what's this? Signs. What's that? A wooden secretary desk, beautifully carved. The flip top has no knob or lock, just some strange symbols. Okay. What symbol? Okay. Ah, what's that now? Okay. It's a puzzle. Let's see again. So it's this basically. That, and that. Let's hope I can remember it. That. What was the other one? This here and this. Must be like this, the triangle. This and that one. We got it. There is a small cabinet with 2 slots for syringes. Only one of them remains. Oh, we're gonna take the syringe. The voice again. It comes from the bottom of the pit. Oh, I guess we have to go there. The bottom of the pit. What's there? An open envelope with a letter inside. Dear Alexander, I'm terribly sorry about old Mike. Will you put him to rest in his favorite place? After weeks of unsuccessful attempts, I've managed to distill the alchemical formula based on the notes you sent me. Certainly, you're a master of this craft. The subject reacted to the serum as usual, rapidly entering into a state of waking sleep. Suddenly, the convulsions stopped, and since then, he has not been responding to any kind of stimulation. He has remained in this state for many days. My diagnosis is brain dead, which should be our next step, Alexander. I'm worried this could be the end of our research. Be dead and a quiz scared. Can we... What, we're gonna put cyanide on the syringe? No. Vitriol? No. I guess let's go down the pit. I'm loving this game. Ah, we saw this scene. Alexander. There's a chair in the middle of the room. Legitimate hope. Ah, no, let's talk. What's that? A variety of surgical instruments and some jars with chemicals in them. Let's talk to Alexander. Alexander? Syringe. This is what you asked me to search for. Is it not, Alexander? Am I right? The last door. Xylothel. The last door. We can cross together. What should I do? I'm waiting for you. Here in the mist. It's nearby. I can hear it. What is nearby? What do you hear? I hear the beating of its wings. It knows we are afraid. I'm ready. Sit down. Okay, let's sit down. Okay. Jeremiah is ready. What? Show you the photo again? No. Give you the syringe? Yeah. Yo, pa! On my neck. We are seeing stuff. Oh, the bird's eye. Do you think that we will find any clue here about David's whereabouts? The police must have taken almost everything, but we have no other leads to pursue. Hopefully they have overlooked something. Where are they? What about this room? There is a sealed letter between this table and the wall. It looks like Herr Beechworth never sent it. I think it is best that you read it. Dearest Alexander, please, you must reflect on this. We do not yet know what we are dealing with. If you were to open the door, it may stay that way. An open way for whatever lives on the other side. Vindetene qui sciet. Okay. And what, they open the door on the other dimension? I guess. Let's move on. Excuse me. What's that? Oh. We went into another dimension? Achievement unlocked. The Veil. The adventure continues in Season 2. The Last Door Ancient Shadows was funded by 2,040 backers. Wow. I mean, it started the first episode with 285. The second episode, they have 450 backers. The third episode, 1,471. And the fourth episode, 2,040 backers. Okay. So, did they let... Yeah, it lets you thinking now. Did they open the door to another dimension? Are other creatures coming to our dimension? I guess this is what horror games like. It leaves you like hanging, like thinking. Yeah, it never tells you, it never serves you on a plate what exactly happened. The adventure continues in Season 2.